I was out doing my errands today and I had a strong urge to go to Hobby Lobby. Now, I already got my crafting stuff, so I'm like, I don't need to go to Hobby Lobby for nothing, but I'm like, I have a strong urge to go to Hobby Lobby. So I gave in and I went. So I went around the card stock stuff because I'm doing cards and all that stuff. And I'm like, I'm not finding anything. So I'm like, God, okay, what was the purpose of you sending me into this store? Like, please let me know. So when I didn't find anything in the paper aisles or anything, he told me to go to the fabric. So I went to the fabric and God gave me a nudge to start sewing again. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe that was the reason why God had me come in. Then as I'm shopping, there's like a bunch of like guys that come in. And so they come in and they're kind of loud, a little rude and obnoxious or whatever. And then they decide they're ready to, get their fabric cut. And so the lady isn't around, but they, push the bell or whatever. And like they just keep like pushing the bell. And I'm like, what the heck? You know what I mean? And so next thing you know, the lady is actually coming towards them. She's coming into the area and she's like, I'm on my way. And like they were basically looking at her as she was on her way, but they were still pushing the bell anyway. And so after they left, I went over and I got my stuff cut. And as we were over there, she was saying how they kind of like flustered her. They were cussing and all this other stuff. And I was like, do you want a hug? You know what I mean? And so then I gave her a hug and, we continued to talk. But the thing is, you don't know why God is sending you into somewhere. You might think that it's for you or something like that, but He is sending you there for somebody else. So don't ignore the nudge when God is telling you to go somewhere. It's for a good purpose.